Hey everyone, and welcome to another Kinsta Talks episode. My name is Marcel Bootsman. I'm the Partnerships and Community Manager for Kinsta in the EMEA region. And today in the call, I have Carlos Moreira. Hi, Carlos. How you doing?
Hi, all good, Marcel. Nice to see you again.
Excellent. Nice to see you again. Likewise. So, Carlos is being sponsored by Kinsta as part of the community sponsorship program. We sponsor Carlos for 16 hours per month. And the previous call we had in July, which was actually our first call we did. So, I would like to ask you, Carlos, if you can update the audience to what you have been doing and what Kinsta has made possible for you to do.
Yeah, thank you, Marcel and Kinsta for sponsoring me in this few hours a month. It's really useful, and there's a lot going on after the summer break. Things slow down, but during the summer, but now it's like full on. A lot of community stuff is happening in Porto, in Portugal in general, here in the local community. I can say, like on a personal level. I will be attending a WordCamp this next weekend in Galicia, not too far from here. That's even, some small travel costs, and it's always an help. Um, I was accepted to give a talk on a WordCamp before the end of the year. I cannot mention which one because they haven't published the schedule yet, so don't want to spoil their surprise.
Nice.
So
Congratulations.
thank you. Um, so that's me on a personal level. On a community level, for the local Porto community, there's a lot of stuff happening. Next week, on the 7th of October, not next week, the week after, there's going to be a tech conference here in Porto where they're going to gather all the tech communities, and the WordPress Porto community is going to be represented. We will have a small booth. I will be there at the booth with a friend. And my good friends, Joseph Freitas and Carolina, will actually give a talk about the WordPress community in this event. So that's
Nice.
awesome to be creating bridges with the other tech communities here in the city. And we've been working on that event also. And I'm also involved in the
Before
organization. Yeah,
before you continue, I have a question immediately. Um, it's a tech conference. It's not a WordPress conference, but you are going to be there with a booth branded as a WordPress booth.
not the WordPress booth, like the Porto community
The
WordPress
okay,
booth.
okay, and uh, that's great. Because I think we were at a conference a few weeks back, and there were some CMSs out there that were having a booth, and it was built out of companies that use that CMS to build websites for their clients. But it basically stood out because it's the brand, it's the CMS. So I really like to hear that you are present there, not in the exact way of just WordPress, but as the local Porto WordPress community. I think that's a great thing. So big thumbs up for you.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we're gonna print out some roll-ups and stuff, and Central WordPress WordCamp Central is gonna help us with those expenses. But apart from that, it's been a volunteering work from us, so that's also like your sponsorship also helps me. I'm gonna be there the full day. Um, so yeah, it's great, and to be involved with the other tech communities here locally, and yeah, it was a great initiative. Um, and we've been organizing also WordPress Day in November, dedicated to e-commerce. We've been very busy with that because now we're like a month away, and we're gonna be publishing the schedule very soon on the 15th of November. So we've been having meetings, venue visits. I'm responsible for the speaker selection and stuff, so busy with that. That also takes a few hours every week, a couple of hours. Um, on a more like the Portugal community, the Portuguese community, we're also preparing the first WordCamp Portugal. I mean, it won't be the first because we've been doing WordCamps for more than 10 years, but we've been branding them Porto or Lisbon. We're gonna brand them now WordCamp Portugal. And we've been also slowly starting to work on that we hope to make it happen in May next year. it's been people from Lisbon helping out the WordCamps in Porto, some of us helping the WordCamp in Lisbon. In the end, it always has been like a Portugal effort to make the WordCamp here and there, and we're just gonna brand it differently because it makes sense, and hopefully maybe in the future even not take it away from the Lisbon Porto axis and take it somewhere else.
Yeah, of course, that is
So
also possible then. So WordCamp Central has already
it's
approved.
approved. Yeah,
Great.
the link is online. Nothing there yet, but
No,
it's one step at a
nice.
time.
Good.
Carolina, my good friend Carolina, will be the lead. I was the lead in 2 years ago. Now Carolina will be the lead for this next WordCamp. And at the Portuguese community, I'm also involved in a small work group that we're trying to improve ways to bring people into the community. I don't want to spoil anything yet because we don't have anything public facing, but we've been having some meetings. Um, nowadays it's not so easy, straightforward to get on the community Slack, um, getting updated with what's happening in the community, the meetups and all. So we're kind of working on ideas to improve that. And yeah, I'm also helping out with starting to help out more again with the local monthly meetups. So yeah, a lot going on. There's from
Nice. If
different work groups.
yeah, it's very good to hear how active you are in the Portuguese community and how many things are well starting up or basically already have started in case of WordCamp Portugal. So if we cut off this call right now, we would have a lot of cliffhangers for our audience because there are your talk, the WordCamp, the WordPress day. It's all pretty
Well,
cool.
for the WordPress day for e-commerce, it's a month and a half away. I would focus on putting the word out for that. It's a small event for 100 people. I think we only have like 35 tickets left, and it didn't even publish the schedule. So things are going well, and we're excited to have like a 1 day event. It's focused. We took out some of the things that we might not need, like big after party, the swag from that we usually have at WordCamps, and make it more simple. And we're excited about that day, the 15th of
Absolutely.
November.
Yeah. Does the WordPress? Oh, it's an e-commerce day. I was I was about
Yeah,
to ask if it has a certain focus, whether on
yeah.
developers or design, but it's an e-commerce day. Is it mainly focused on technical talks or
No, so
e-commerce in general?
we're gonna have two tracks, like a business track and a tech track. So the tech track, obviously, for developers, we're gonna have some 2 or 3 AI talks, of course, on a technical aspect of it, um, development talks and etc. And on the business side, we have we even have someone from the government coming to speak about the laws of online selling, and then some like expert business owners coming to talk about strategies. Um, so all those optimization, performance, converting topics will be on more on the business side, and then on the tech side we'll have automation, development, AI stuff. We have like 12 sessions. So it's for a bit for everyone. If you're involved with online commerce and not even necessarily with WordPress, you can take away some cool stuff from this event also.
Exactly. Yeah. If you would be in the business track, or you can hear anything about e-commerce, and it
Yeah,
doesn't really matter if it's for
yeah,
WordPress or WooCommerce or
yeah.
whatever. So that's great. The About WordCamp Portugal, it's going to be in May, you said, 2026. Do you already have an idea if you're going to do it a 1 day or a 2 day event?
I think we will do a 2 day event, more or less standard. The first day, it would be like the contributor day, but for the last 2 years, we've been experimenting with kind of converting it into a community day, not necessarily a contribution day. A couple of years ago, we then had some small talks, like lightning talks during this first day. Um, we had like round tables, not necessarily to contribute, but just to talk about a specific topic, so people, can come and get to know each other and talk about a specific topic. Um, we've been exploring different ways of this initial first day of a WordCamp not being just about contribution, because it's always a great day to meet people and try to make it less like the learning curve. Like sometimes we felt like people arriving for the first time at a WordCamp, seeing people already at the computer, like working on core stuff, and okay, we're gonna need to onboard someone new, and it's the full day just to onboard the person. So maybe we take some of these more complex tables out and we build like community stuff instead. Last year we did like a open meeting about like the state of the Portuguese WordPress community. We had like 5 people on the table, like leading the discussion, and we had like the audience giving ideas of what we could do to improve the community involvement. So the first day will be community and contribution, and then the second day, like the regular conference. We don't know if we're gonna have a specific topic or not, but overall, this is the idea, and following the experiments we've been doing that we hope to keep
Yeah, it really
implementing.
sounds good to well, to basically rename the contributor day to a community day, because contributing has always been about community.
Hmm.
It's always about the people, and I think it's a great way to, well, lower the threshold for people to come and join and see what happens, instead of them reading contributor day as something, I don't know what to contribute to, so I might as well not go. And if you call it a community day, there's always, you can talk about anything that happens in the community or even outside the community, doesn't matter. And gradually you can come to some kind of point where people say, but okay, contributing, how does that work? How can I
Yeah,
help? What would be the best way for me to help? So yeah, great idea.
that's the idea. We hope to still keep like the polyglots table, which is as a small learning curve. People can start
Yep.
contributing right away.
Yep.
And for the other topics, make it ease in, like first to get to know the community and talk about the topic, and if they're interested, then we provide the tools for them to keep to know how to contribute in the future.
Exactly. Wow. Sounds really great. I think we kind of handled all the stuff that we wanted to share with the audience. I think a lot of stuff is happening. There are a few cliffhangers. So after this call, we are going to schedule the next one when you think you
Let's
might
do
have
it.
some more news that you can
Oh,
share with us. So I would like to thank you for your time, Carlos.
thank you,
Thank you for
Marcel.
contributing. Thank you for organizing. And I'm going to wish you a very happy day. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Marcel.
Thank you. Bye bye.